The Strangio Show! Yeah! The Strangio Show!
Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve. Welcome to the Strangio Show, coming to you from Time Warp Comics and Games here in, as I always say, beautiful downtown Cedar Grove, New Jersey. Ask for it by name. Today we are sitting on the couch with a friend of mine who is also in the world of improv, another world which I come from. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Siobhan O'Hara. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
That would be Siobhan O'Hara or Siobhan O'Hara?
O'Hara.
O'Hara. Yes, okay. We were saying that your Japanese stage name would be Siobhan O'Hara.
That is fine.
That'd be awesome,
and
right?
out of my control, apparently.
Yeah, out of your so soon you shall be known as that. So we have fan correspondence, you know, on this show. You know, we'll figure out maybe towards the end of this what type of correspondent,
Where I fit.
where you fit, where's the box that you fit in.
Where do I live?
Where do you live? Yeah. Is it a big house? Is it a small house? We don't know.
I just want to have a bathroom.
Oh, 2.5. I want 2.5 baths.
I don't want 2.5 bathrooms.
What do you do in that half bathroom is what I want to know.
I just wash my hands.
Just walk in. Done. I keep picturing the Willy Wonka bathroom. Everything is half. Just walk in there. It's fun. I have a Willy Wonka fixation, just so you know. So
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna point that out right now. So, like I said, we're both involved in the world of improv, and we love where that world comes. You know, there are tenets to it. You know, never deny, follow the fear. I mean, it's a way to live life. And usually, whenever I talk about this show, people always wonder, well, what are you going to do? You're just going to talk? I'm like, well, no, you talk because there's a structure within that. We come up with an idea, and we kind of work in the improv from there.
You find the freedoms within the limitations that you're given.
Nice. I'm going to make that a t-shirt.
Yeah, go for it.
So tell me more about your improv background.
So I started improv at the college level. So my freshman year of college, I saw this really crazy group of people, and they were having fun, and they were playing these games together, and I wanted to be part of that.
Okay, so when you say, let me stop you for a second. When you say games,
yes,
improv games, can you give me some examples of improv games?
Sure. When I went to Albright, it was all short form improv.
Right.
So when I say short form, a lot of people think, whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, that's the main thing. I think that, you know, the populace understands what improv really is.
So they go and they're like, oh, you know Wayne Brady. I'm like, that is up.
You're good friends with Wayne. You hang out. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So when I went to the first meeting, I went, okay, it's gonna kind of be like, whose line is it anyway? And it's the same games, the same type of structures, but there's a lot more to it.
Right.
It's a lot of listening and teamwork and saying yes, not necessarily to everything you're given, but to the actor, to the partner that you're in the scene with.
Because if you're in a scene and you say, like, you know, hey, what is that bunny doing on top of your head? There's no
bunny.
What bunny on top of my head? And we're done. Doesn't help. You know, or going in with preconceived notions and thinking, you know, all right, well, at the right time, I'm going to say bingo. And that just never works.
Don't say bingo.
That's the third tenet of improv.
Is don't say bingo.
Don't say bingo.
Agree, yes, and never say bingo.
So tell me more about, you know, things you want to talk about improv. Lead me through this. Where do you want to go?
So a lot of times when I say that I'm involved in improv, and this happens more or less when I go home to family reunions,
right.
I say I do improv, and everyone goes, oh, you make up things and you don't plan and you just kind of go by the seat of your pants, and that's not and I have to kind of explain it, but explaining improv to somebody who has never seen it or has never experienced it, it's very strange.
Alright, so let's role play. I have no idea what improv is. You know, I'm at your family gathering. It's like, oh, you do a little improv, you talk. That's fantastic. Do people laugh when you talk?
Sometimes, not all the time.
No. So tell me, what does this improve mean?
So, oh my God, there's flashbacks happening.
Pretty much. I've gone through this too.
So improv is essentially, it's not making stuff up, and it's not going on stage and making a whole bunch of terrible jokes. And it's not stand-up. A lot of people think it's stand-up. Improv is using communication and collaboration and agreement to produce creativity, to produce a scene that has never happened before and will never happen again.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've done a lot of improv in the past that was just too jokey. You know, there were certain audiences that demand that you do, like, you know, the stupid jokes. You know, every time somebody bends over, then there's like a joke there. People start laughing because it gets weird.
Oh yeah, every time you ask the audience for a suggestion, you're never not going to hear dildo.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
like
going to
that.
happen every single time. And the
Right.
thing is, as funny as dildo is, you can't pick dildo because
Right,
it's
right.
not going to. How can you get to the funny if you're already choosing the insane?
Right. Or even if you get that and you want to take it to a different place, take it to a better place, you know, as opposed to just go for the easy route, you know, and that's one of the things about, you know, Follow the Fear is that you don't want to go the easy route.
No.
You want to say, okay, well, what else can I do with this? You know, not physically on stage because you get arrested, but
How far can I go?
How far can
within these limits?
within these limits, yeah. All right, so what else do we need to know about improv?
So, it's not just a form of art, which a lot of people don't feel as though it's an art form to begin with. It's not really respected, which is hilarious to me because improv, or the structure of improv, specifically the Herald, is the way in which audiences now perceive almost all comedy,
Gotcha.
because that is the structure to almost every sitcom. If you enjoy Seinfeld, if you enjoy 30 Rock, if you enjoy Parks and Rec, you are enjoying the fruits and the labors of Del Close and American improvisation.
Now, I know who Del Close is. Please tell our viewers who Del Close is.
Del Close is basically the godfather of American improv.
There you go,
He started what is the Herald at Improv Olympic, and he is the one that had essentially the basis. He and others had the basis for what we perceive to be funny today.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And also, a lot of writing comes essentially from improv.
Yes.
You know, if you think a writer is someone who's just going to sit down, I mean, those people do exist. You sit down and you write. You know, but I would assume that a lot of the sketch comedy, you know, most popular, of course, Saturday Night Live or whatever. If you're into Mad TV, whatever it is, a lot of the scenes happen from improv.
Yes.
Because there are basic, you know, tenets and rules that you hit within a structure, and then you can fill in the gaps as you go. And doing it live, kind of like what we're doing right now, you know, is an improv scene.
It's using that structure to find the fun and to explore.
Gotcha.
And that's what a lot of writers use. Writers use it to create sketches, to create different pilots, to create different sitcoms, to write books.
Hey, wait a second. That's a book. Bring a little. There it is. Perfect.
Oh my God! Ow.
Oh, she hit her in the face. And scene. No. So we got about 2 more minutes here. Tell me about this book that you wrote.
So the Comedy Improv Handbook is a book that myself and my professor, Dr. Matt Fotis.
There you go. Okay.
Awesome. Dr. Matt Fotis wrote my senior year of college.
Gotcha.
And it started out as a research project, and it was a great opportunity to be paid to do research on a thing that I enjoy.
There you go.
And we kind of went, wouldn't it be funny if we got it published? And then we went, wouldn't it be funny if we got it published? So we went through all the fun paperwork and red tape in order to get it out into the world, and it happened, and we did it, which is, I never had a goal of being a published author, which is really cool. I know that's kind of weird just to use the word cool, but
it's okay to it's cool to be cool.
Cool.
It's, you know, but it's like, it's great because in a way it almost happened like this book happened because of improv.
Exactly. It was my love of this specific art form that propelled me to want to do this.
Gotcha. All right, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Siobhan, I mean, you know, what do you say we, let's say, would improv correspondent be a good name? Let's go for improv correspondent for now.
I feel like a superhero.
You are. We'll get you a kid. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. My name is Steve Strangio. Right over there is
Siobhan O'Hara.
There you go. And you are hanging out with The Strangio Show. Catch us on Facebook.com/The Strangio Show. And we're also on just so many different platforms. If you want to find out which ones, just go to the Facebook page. I will post where you can see it. Or you can just watch special Facebook Live stuff or behind-the-scenes stuff right here. Thanks for hanging out with us. My name is Steve. I will talk to you soon. Bye.
The Strangio Show! Yeah! The Strangio Show! The Strangio Show.